This is actually a whole new interesting side to Prime Warframes. Maru will have sent you an inbox message saying she has somebody that you need to meet for primed gear, weapons, Warframes, relics. Because, and I'm hoping it's over here, oh, I haven't actually seen this yet, the trailer for the Prime Resurgence that is now live.
Not looking to settle any old scores with your kind, Deno. Maybe you remember what Era did to me. But I haven't forgotten what you did to him. That means I owe you. I can reconstruct primes, yanked straight from our past. Warframes of unmatched power. The golden spearhead of the old war. The prime vanguard. You got courage, skill, determination. You're gonna need that, because I've seen what's coming. Let's shake the walls.
Because if we just jump straight into this and head over to Maru's Bazaar, assuming I can remember where it even is. There she is, kind of standing off to the side of all places on Maru's Bazaar. I expected one of the doors to be opened, but no, just kind of sitting there. And I love that effect behind her. And the table has Ayatan sculptures. Oh yes, the Bratton. Lovely thing. I kind of want that Ayatan sculpture there, the one that's moving. We have that one. What is over here? That is, what is that? Oh, that's a relic. 2 relics. And a bunch of Eidolon essence, I do believe it's called. But I want that Ayatan sculpture. Anyway, she is standing over here. And if you come to see her, this is where things will get a little bit more interesting. There is more information on Ayatan, Aya, Era, but it's browse wares. And if you do want to go the purchase it route, the Regal Aya is what you use to buy a lot of the Prime stuff, replacing the Prime Vault. And because of that, it is priced accordingly. 3, now I'm not kidding you here, 3 Regal Aya costs the same as 370 platinum. That's only if you want to go the purchasing it route. We're not going to concentrate on that for this. It's the normal Aya that drops in exchange of where the relics would be from bounties and in the void from doing missions there. And that's great. 1 Aya can get you 1 relic. So if you are farming for the Axii S4 relic but keep getting the Axii A5 relic, now you will just get in 1 Aya. And you can come and you can pick up the one specific relic for the part that you are looking for. Meaning getting a hold of the relic you are after is much better than it was before. Digital Extreme actually posted the math on this, and it's over 2% more likely to get a hold of 1 Aya than it is the specific relic you may be after. And I can't remember what the exact numbers were, I just know it was like 2 point something percent difference, which means it's easier to get Aya than it is the relics. So you can just farm Aya and then pick up the specific relics you are after, because with this kind of weird pricing curve, it's probably way easier and cheaper and just better to get the primed frames and weapons from the actual relics themselves, saving any Regal Aya you may want to get for things like the accessories. If you want a specific accessory, the only way to get the Regal Ire is to purchase it. So, yeah. It is making getting a hold of the relics a lot easier. But they have released a few of the Twitch Prime kind of exclusive Prime stuff to be purchased by Regal Ire. Which is... it just means that, yeah, you have to buy it. The Noggles, however, it kind of said that these things would appear at the end of this. No, they are there now. I can't believe I paid so... I bought the Frost Prime Unvaulting when it first appeared just to get a hold of the Prime Noggle. And now I could have bought it for a fraction of that price. And had 2 left over to use for, well, to be fair... no, there's nothing else on there I want. There is other things you can use Ire for. You can use 10 of them to get the Lisette skin. These are really kind of old skins. There is the Sandana. I still like that Sandana. It still fits a lot of frames pretty well. Does go better with Saren though. The Necroloid glyphs.
You're not gonna settle for a rank and file Warframe, are you?
I'm trying to remember which... oh, I got both of them. I was going to say which one I got. Or, and I would really strongly advise against this one, which is probably a really bad move, but if you have a ton of Ire, yes, you can exchange it for Ducats. But 1 Ire for 5 Ducats, you can crack open any of these 5 relics and get pretty much a guaranteed 15 Ducats for cracking the relic open. So you're losing 10 Ducats every time you just straight up buy Ducats. It is the first time they have made Ducats purchasable though. For 1 Ire. If it was 10, I would say go for it. The lack of 5, how much is your time worth? Is your time worth 5 Ducats? Because cracking these open can be kind of time consuming depending on which mission you do them on. But yeah, 5? No. The best bet is to take the Ire, buy a relic, crack it open. I mean, that one's must have been really hard to get a hold of. But I should mention a lot of these that I have predate the vault's existence. Hence, have so many of that one because I had them prior to Nova Prime and Mag Prime being vaulted. Turns out that Ire is actually pretty easy to get a hold of. We go in here, there it is. 1 Ire. Took 10 missions, because I ended up doing a survival mission instead of what I probably should have been doing, but I kind of have to leave because I forgot a sentinel and the amount of things I'm leaving on the floor is no longer funny at all. Also, why did you come all the way here to set the timer off for 2 people when you can extract now and leave the rest of the team in there to continue without host migrations and everything else? Because you can extract 1 person at a time. It's the host, if they leave, that causes the extraction. Host migration is what I was trying to say. But, 1 Iatan, 1 Iatan, 1 Ire. Really, really easy to actually get these things. Getting a hold of relics through relic packs, means that you're going to get relics that aren't vaulted if you are after newer primes, and that's 12 relic packs from syndicates, and not a single Ire was to be seen, because the Ire will basically drop, and we come out of here, and we go over here, and here. It does kind of annoy me it doesn't appear in the resource drums, in the list. Kind of should, because it's like the relics, it replaces the relics that dropped, which means, and we should be able to, there. It should drop from missions like that. So doing those missions now is going to be not a must, but is going to be where you can get them from. I was about to say, Mott, probably where everybody will be going. And lo and behold, there it is. With 8 people playing, 3 on that defense, 2 on that one, 1 on that survival, which does seem kind of weird because it is a lot lower level. But Mott looks like it's the place to go to get a hold of Ire because, well, the open squads don't lie. I nearly went running all the way there, and if we fast travel to see Konzu as it mentions, this replaces rewards in bounties. So there, as you can see, second one, Aya, uncommon drop. Aya, uncommon drop. And Aya is the uncommon drop. Guess what? Aya, the uncommon drop. And Aya as the uncommon drop. Not really. Oh, that's open. Aya as the common drop for rescue the ghoul defector, because the ghoul purge is on, and it's also the same on the both of those. So Aya is dropping from the void and dropping from bounties. Bounties being Cetus, Fortuna, or the Necrolisk. Any of the big open world stuff that has bounties in it will have Aya in the drop pool. Wanted to take a better look at this Ayatan sculpture sitting on the side here. It's there. But we don't have that. So, come on, over there. And, of course, this is Varzia Dax. We're going to browse wares, and it literally took 10 minutes, and if I was after a particular one of these relics, could now just buy it. Rather than have to continue farming for that one relic, you get one Aya and you can pick up any of the relics. Remembering, these will change every week. This changes every week. This week it is Mag Prime, Nova Prime, the Boar Prime, Dakra, Soma, Vasto. Then next week on Tuesday it's going to change, and please tell me that is a clickable link. No, you can just highlight it. Well, either way, you can see what they are going to be bringing. And guess, that's the Dual Kama Prime, that's the points if you remember the name of it. I can't. Limbo Prime, Trinity Prime, we have Mesa Prime with Chroma Prime, Volt Prime, Loki Prime, the Boar Prime, that's a thing. We have, oh, look at the pose of Vauban there, that's just Vauban, Ash, Oberon, Necros, Valkyria, Saren. I can't believe they did Ember and Frost at the same time. Again, ending with, I'm still not sure what this is, because the image is exactly the same, but it's just called The Last Chance Part 1 and The Last Chance Part 2. And if I had to take a guess on this, considering it doesn't tell us anything, I would say it was the first 4 will be coming back. And this is going to change every week until January the 18th. It will end on January the 21st, bringing an end to the Prime Resurgence and an end to these Primes. They will not be gone forever. They will return in the future, but it will just mean that they will not be... Their relics will not be dropping, because all of this is basically for the relics. And Aya makes getting a hold of the relics so much easier. A more expensive version of Platinum. If we're being brutally honest here, that's exactly what it is. A way more expensive version of Platinum. But it's not tradable. Can't mention that one. That freaked me out a little bit. It was the old Excalibur Prime here. And for those who have noticed, yes, I found the tea set. It was somewhere that I didn't expect to find it. So it has been returned back there. And with that, I think we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.